should be live on YouTube. There we go. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Shout out to Davey for the T1 member. I appreciate it. Let me actually go ahead and update that number. Boom. Voila. But yeah, hope everyone's having a great day. Today, we are leveling the Jade Dragon. What's good, Replays? How you doing, bro? What's up? What's up? What's good, Jake? How's it going? How's it going? Hope everyone is having a great day, enjoying the update. But we're going to start off with some mangroves. Keep it pretty chill to begin with. Actually, if I want to do good in this contest, I should probably go do figs for the next 30 seconds. That might be the strat. Let's do that. Just for the next 30 seconds. But we do have an attribute that I want to max today that is based on mangroves, so we will do that. Yo, what's good, Aura? How's it going? Bro's live at 11:24 p.m. It's 2 p.m. for me, man. This is what I always do on Saturdays. We always start at midnight, usually, actually. 30 minutes after midnight for you, I guess, is what it would be. But 2 p.m. so late, for real, for real. My fault. My fault. Okay, we got uncommon. Could be worse. I should have focused up and done that a little sooner, but it's all good. But yeah, our goal for today is to level the Jade Dragon. So he is currently at 96, 75% to 97. So very, very close to being max. So we are going to try and get him up there today is the goal. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. But hopefully it goes well. Time zone goes crazy. It do. Yo, what's good, Willow? How's it going? Got wiped after getting Forging 54 and Agatha and Heart of the Forest 7. Bro, what? What was the wipe reason? What the heck? That's awkward. What's wrong with scout gloves? For example, yesterday I got to level 302, leveled up again, but instead of being 303, I was level 300. Yeah, right now there's a bug with Forest Whispers. So anytime you reset your Heart of the Forest, you're going to get a bunch of levels. But whenever you spend the Forest Whispers on your tree, you're going to lose them again. So I should be... I'm level 498 right now. If I had all my XP from Forest Whispers, I would be level 503. At least. If not like 504 or something. But yeah, just because of that, we're level 498 today. So yesterday's stream, I was level 502 because I wasn't doing foraging. So I had my Heart of the Forest reset. And it was all good. But yeah, today it's a little different. Do profile reviews today? Probably not, just because of the API being a little bit buggy. So the API currently, it doesn't show like your Heart of the Mountain stuff. Plus it doesn't have like all the foraging stuff yet, and that's kind of what I would be interested in seeing, is everyone's progress in foraging at the moment. So I'm probably going to wait until they get the API fixed before we do any more profile reviews. But Power 3 is crazy, almost double my level. Once you get the XP for your Heart of the Forest stuff too, I'm sure it'll go up as well. But yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Let's see if I can hit these ether warps. Confused when I saw you at 498. Yeah, it's a little wacky, but hopefully it gets fixed soon. Okay, yeah, we're good. But yeah, today we are gonna be trying to get Greg up to level 100 at the very least. Actually, I haven't fed him yet today. I don't know if it's been 20 hours since I fed him, though. Let's see. Ooh, level 98. Yo, yeah, we're getting this in like the next half hour or something. It's gonna be easy peasy. Yo, nice, crazy, GG. I now don't ever want to play, by the way, or play Bed Wars. I hit that guy 194 times. I count, he didn't die. Bro was mocking me. Keck W. Keck W. Yeah, I'm not that much of a PvP player now when it comes to at least like Minecraft PvP stuff. I don't really care for it. If I'm in a PvP, I'll play like Marvel Rivals or something if I ever get that itch. But I honestly haven't had that itch in a long time. I have really been enjoying, like, if I get tired of running SkyBlock, which I haven't gotten tired of running it since Forging Update came out, but before that, if I got tired of it, I was running Elden Ring Night Rain. So I'm planning, I gotta get back on that this week because they added a new boss that I gotta go beat. So I'm gonna have to hit a Twitch stream for Night Rain at some point soon. Pest farming still good? Should be. It might actually be better for money now if you're not on Iron Man, because you can get the shards. Pest shards go for 200k a piece. So that actually reminds me, I need to go grab mine here in a minute. But let's get legendary in this contest first, and then we'll go do that. Boom, boom. But yeah, it's pretty solid for coinage right now. Guaranteed 200k per shard or per pest. So, and if you've got good hunter fortune, you can be getting 2 pests or 2 shards per pest. So then you're making like 500k per pest, and it's just a breeze, dude. Dude. Playing with 250 ping is so annoying, even in SkyBlock. I mean, that's everything, to be fair. It's never fun playing on 200 ping on anything, really. Unless it's something like that gives you a competitive advantage somehow. But yeah, there's not really any games where it's like, yes, give me 200 ping. Yo, Jade Dragon level 99. Dude, every one of these trees gets us like 5% of the way to the next level, by the way. So we get speedy. 20 more trees and we're done. It's crazy. Crazy things going on here. But no, it's not been hatched yet. We're working on it. We'll get it here before too long, honestly. I didn't think we were going to get it for like the first hour, but since we were able to give him the 3 million XP from feeding him, that helps a lot. Let's take a moment, because I do need a lot of shellwise shards. Do get advantage that my drill just stops at some points. I don't think that's an advantage per se. Okay, there's a couple shellwise shards. I do need to I don't know. I've got a lot of force whispers now. I think we should be getting close to like 4 million, to be honest. Oh yeah, we're over 4 million. So honestly, I'm gonna max out force whispers before too long at all. If we can keep doing these 6 to 12 hour streams, you know, go crazy. Today's gonna be a little bit shorter probably than we have been doing throughout the last week. But I don't think I'm getting a video up tonight as well. So I don't know, we might go for a little bit. But I'm trying to decide what videos I'm gonna do next, because for the Heart of the Forest video, I'm kind of just waiting until I hit Heart of the Forest 7 to do that one. And then other than that, I want to do videos on like how to get like all the attributes for like specific skills and stuff, and the best ways to go about it. But kind of rough to do that right now. I have to do a lot of research for that, which is doable. It's just I gotta have time to do it, and I'm spending so much time streaming, I don't have as much time to actually do research. So a lot of the research I've been getting for the recent videos has been like from me streaming and experiencing stuff. So kind of running out of things to do for that. I think one thing I will do soon though is a video on how to get all the fish for coral, like all of the fish, you know. So that should be coming out soon. But their attributes for skills, in my opinion, yeah, I definitely want to do those. But I don't know, I need to do some research for that for sure. Just I'll probably not be streaming tomorrow or the day after, so I'll have some time on Monday to get some videos, research done, and all that. So yeah, let's go to keyboard. How you doing, bro? Or not keyboard, keystroke, English. Sorry, my brain. I've been thinking about keyboards a lot today. Anyways, did you get the dragon yet? We have the dragon. He's not hatched yet though. Level 54 still bugged? Yeah, as far as I'm aware. I could make a video talking about all the bugs. Could do that. That would be pretty easy. But knowing me, I'd make that video and then they'd get patched in the next hour. So just talk about like the heart of the mountain bugs going around, and there is some weird stuff you can do with the water pressure. So here, I'll show that off real quick. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but some blocks are just wacky. So you see my bubbles are right here. I have a lot of pressure resistance, but we'll just swim down over here for a second. All right, there are my bubbles. They're going down. But apparently if you stand like on the right side of the dripstone here, you can just, my bubbles aren't going down anymore. I can just have infinite air right there. And then there's another spot. Actually, I'm just going to swim up. See if I can avoid drowning because of it. Oh no, guys. I'm going to drown. Whatever shall I do? Put your head in this block, and that's also an air bubble. And then there's also, of course, the magma blocks. Put your face in a magma block, then that also stops you from drowning. So a lot of wacky things like that going on. But 107 subs away from 26k, that is kind of insane. That is kind of insane to think about. Okay, we're only 20%. Yikes. Yikes. I was gonna go do something. Oh yeah, let's go get our pests. Actually, let's finish these frogs real quick, and then we'll go do our pests. That's the strategy. Where did bro go? They both over here? I guess so. Exhausted and should be exhausted pretty soon. Distraction. What should I do with leftover boosters? I've just been voiding them. They're kind of worthless, to be honest. I'm hoping they add like something you can do with it, like maybe a talisman that you can boost multiple times or something would be cool, but there's really just nothing to do with it, to be honest. So, is what it is. All right, let's go do pests. Good comfy. It's going pretty good. How you doing today, bro? How do I do signal enhancer beacon? Is it the exact same as normal beacon minigame thing? Because I'm struggling hard right now. It's the same, but make sure, like, you know, there's two of them going on at the same time. So you got to match the enchanted one with the enchanted one. Like the enchanted one on top with the enchanted one on bottom. And then the non-enchanted with the non-enchanted one. So basically the strategy is get the color and the speed at the right points. And then for the pitch, click once on the top one, twice on the bottom one. Once on the top one, twice on the bottom one. And just keep doing that until you get it. And it should be done within like 10 clicks. Generally, that'll do it. Did you get your last Chimera yesterday? I did, yes. So we sold that. I needed the money pretty badly. Been spending a lot on this update. And I haven't even started buying attributes yet. But yeah, I got it. Spent the money. And we went ahead and used the bookshelf, of course. So we finally got the boost from bookshelf. So that was a pretty big deal. Very excited about that one. Let's see. Can I... Through the wall? That works. Boom, boom. This one. Nice. Very good, very good. Yo, what's good, Lax? How's it going, bro? Got sad when I learned that forging XP is bugged. Slowed my Jade Dragon leveling massively. Yeah, it's kind of yikes right now. So hopefully it gets fixed soon. But there's a lot of those going on. The people who are trying to mine right now have it the worst, I swear. They got all the bugs going on with Heart of the Mountain right now. Sounds pretty yikes to me. Boom. And then do this. Nice. Very good, very good. Leveling my E-Man with forging, that's one way to do it. Yeah, I think it's probably a pretty solid way to level a lot of pets right now, to be honest. It goes by pretty quickly. Dang, I'm doing 502 without the hedgehog equipped. That is crazy. Alright, well, we'll take it. I should be able to level something, actually, in Heart of the Forest. Got 35k. Let's do Fortune. That'll do. I still don't have max Mudworm shards, by the way. We are on the struggle bus when it comes to that. Excuse me. But we're getting close to being done with the Praying Mantis shards. Just need another 12, which is 60. Yeah, 60 pests. So it's going to take a little bit to get, but we'll get there. Let's see how we're doing on mangroves. Because currently I'm trying to craft the seagull shards. And I almost have enough. I want to get 64 to be able to max it. So we're going to do that all at one time. So that'll be just 10 Skyblock XP straight up. What attributes give strength? Look up the elemental attributes. Because the elemental attributes give like either base strength, base intelligence, or base health, I think. Is the 3 that exist right now. But there's one for like each rarity. So you can get a total of like 50 total strength, 50 intelligence, 50 health off of those. Or it might be 100 health, because I think the health ones give more. And then there's another one that buffs those attributes by like 10% as well or something. So you can get another 5 extra or something like that. it's kind of nice. Some attributes you should just rush or buy before doing anything else in the game. The main ones I'd say are the karma attributes. If you look at those are very good because they give hunter fortune. So when you are hunting for the creatures and stuff, you'll just have a chance to get double shards. So that'll speed things up quite a bit getting those. So I didn't focus on those first, and I have regrets. So I've been trying to get the Newt max now. That one makes your common shards more likely to drop twice. So that'll help a lot, and then I'll go for the uncommon ones after that. So that's the plan right now. But that one's made with axolotls. So if you're trying to grind it manually, you got to get a bunch of axolotls and fuse them. When level 500, I hit level 500 yesterday multiple times. It's currently bugged right now. There's just an issue with forest whispers. They don't count if they're inside of your tree. If you don't put them in your tree, then you get XP for it. But if they are in your tree, then you do not get XP, and it is very sad. Very sad. But I have to make a guide on skill attributes for views for real. I definitely will do some of those. It's just a question of how long it's going to take me to get one done. But I don't think it'll be too bad. I really just gotta... There's 174 attributes, so I just gotta look through those and make a list of which ones for which skill. And then go over and then like do a little more research on the best fusions for how to get them, because there's a lot of fusion options. So it's going to be a little bit wacky. I don't want to make one too early. And like I think something's the best fusion, then it turns out something else is the best fusion, you know. I want them to be accurate, so I'm not trying to rush it too much. But it's autumn, so we get the brown panda shards. Yup, they dropped. They were like a mil yesterday, 1.2 mil. Now they're down to 300k last I checked, so price has gone a little bit crazy. Just a wee bit. Let's jump over here. Here we go. Are there more than 500? Yeah, you can get to 519 now, I believe. But level 520 color, we don't know because it doesn't exist yet. They haven't announced what color it'll be when they do add it. I'm hoping that they do like a gradient style and just make like the first digit one color and the second digit another color, so it's like 3 different colors in one level, you know. Would be really cool, I think. But we will have to see. Have to see what happens there. Yo, it's going well. How you doing, Emma? Good burpees. How you doing, bro? 2 viewers on Twitch. Yes, sir. And then we got like 200 on YouTube. Goes crazy. I don't know how many we actually have. Don't tell me. It gets to my head. Chat, did y'all realize, by the way, when I got the Jade Dragon stream the other day, it was like a 10-hour stream, and at the end of it, we had 500 viewers. That was crazy. I did not expect that. I ended stream and I looked at the numbers. I was like, what the heck? It was actually insane. 519.4. Interesting. I guess it's black or something dark. Yeah, I know a lot of people are guessing it'll be like black or burgundy or something like that. But honestly, it's hard to get cooler than the dark red without doing gradient, in my opinion. I really like the dark red. It looks clean. How's Milestone 5 grind? No, you said you wanted to get it yourself. It was a little bit of a grind. It took us about 10 hours to do it, of getting legendaries from I think I was 25% of the way there or something, or 50% of the way. I can't remember. I might have been just 0% of the way there. And I was grinding from like 4 straight to 5. I think I got 4 right at the start of that stream. I think. Maybe? No, I'd had it before. I don't remember. But it took at least 10 hours to get. It was a grind. Dropped my first handle at 230-ish F7s. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Took me 576, so doing better than me already. Nightbot got matched. Typical. 36 hours straight from launch was a pain. Oh goodness, yeah. Yeah, I lasted 21 hours and I was like, I'm done. I wasn't even going for foraging stuff though. I was doing hunting for most of that first stream. Goodness, can I chop this tree down, please? But yeah, most of that first stream was other stuff. So I was getting like uncommon in contests most of the time. It was not good looks. It was not good looks. But how close is he? 44%. Okay. Good thing is, like, while he's an egg, you can't put an XP boost on him, so it's kind of a bad thing. But once we get him to 100, I have had epic forging XP boost saved up for months now. That I think I did some spins. I think I dropped it myself. I want to say I might have bought it though. I don't remember, but I have one. That's what matters, and we're gonna use that. And then once he's level 200, I have a minus relic to put on him, and that's gonna go crazy. Gonna go super crazy. But we shall see how that goes for too long. Ever seen this mangrove route? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably not the best, but it's the one I've been using. Just literally going in a circle around the main area. I know a lot of these trees probably aren't the best ones to do, but I don't know. It's just what I've been sticking with for now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Might be better for me to do that one since I have over 1k sweep. Goodness. Yeah, that would probably do pretty solid on these. Goodness, 1k. I didn't even know that was possible. I break mangrove so easily. Yeah, it's all about sweep. But also, I have seen many level 100 and lower players trying to break them from the roots and then going up after that. Break it from the top down. Do not break it from the bottom up. It's the opposite of fig. For fig, you do from the bottom up, and then for these guys, you do top down. So make sure you break it with the right style, for sure. If they fix the forging XP bug, from what I've heard, they haven't. I don't think they've done really any bug fixes the last couple of days. So I don't know if they on vacation for a couple of days or if they're working on all the bug fixes and they're gonna drop them all at once instead of just doing one at a time. Who knows, dude? We'll see soon enough. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Do-do-do-do. How do you even acquire 1k sweep? I imagine the level 200 Jade Dragon is a big factor in that. And also, do you have 10 mil mangrove collection yet? Because I imagine that would also help quite a bit. Let's see. Boom, boom. I don't know. I guess it won't help too much. Just 4 sweep off of that. It's not that big a deal. Yo, signal enhancer. Dang, these things have died in price. It's actually crazy. They were like 5 million coins 2 days ago. It's crazy. All right, let's see if I can claim 4. Holy. All right, it's a little bit of coupons. How many do I got on me right now? 79. Okay, so we can buy quite a few things. Can't buy a lot. Could do this one. I think I'm gonna go with the heron though, because that actually gives SkyBlock XP, and I'm kind of obsessed with SkyBlock XP, so we'll do that one. Oh, I got match. Level 200 Jade is huge letdown, sadly, since only the first perk scales on level. The perk you get at 200 is mid. Yeah, it's only like 20 fortune, ain't it? So, but I mean, compared to Frog Pet, it's still a pretty major upgrade. It's just you get the upgrade at 100 instead of 200, right? That's the issue. Ether Warp, please work with me. It's not working today. No way, that's a swear. Where I'm from, you get smacked if you say it. So, guess it depends on the part of the world that you live in. But I feel like the South's probably some of the more strict. Southern America's probably some of the more strict things when it comes to swear words, depending on the household, of course. There's plenty of sailors around here, per se. Sure, equipment set. I'm running David's cloak and the mangrove equipment right now. But yeah. Iron Man, I'm not Iron Man, no. Good Kyoko, what's good Hollow? How y'all doing? Never thought I'd see Hypixel and add modern Minecraft stuff to SkyBlock. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. This is what we've been waiting for years for with the forging update. So it's finally happening. Awesome. Okay, well this guy, he's too excited. He's trying to jump that whole way and he just can't do it. He's just not that talented. Hate to inform him. Watch stream like phone because you're on the short stream. Check the pinned comment. Boom, boom. Considering doing Iron Man when you're max level? Nope. Nope. When Iron Man W's comes out, if it's actual crazy W's, then I'll think about it. But probably still nope. I don't want to. It's really more of I don't really want to do just another profile, to be honest. Even if I, like, max the game out, I just don't want to go through the whole thing again from the beginning. I just really don't care to. I don't care to do it. It takes so long to get to end game. And what's the point of getting to end game if you stop playing once you get there, you know? I got a lot of cool stuff that I want to do once we get some things maxed out. And even after max SkyBlock XP, there's still a lot of other things you can do. So I'll probably try going for some crazy stuff like maxed out Crown of Avarice, trying to get max stats on certain things. That's some other videos I want to do soon. Is yo, this guy's breaking the tree down, right? Let's go. But some other things I want to do soon is, where's my brain? My brain's not working. Maxing out stats and making videos on that. So like pressure resistance, if I max pressure resistance, that'd be cool one to make a video on. Sweep, I think that one would be pretty tough, so I don't know if I'll be making one on that anytime soon, but we'll see. What's Iron Man W's? They've said they're making an update for Iron Man QOLs for a while, but that wasn't on their recent list of updates that they were planning on doing through the next couple months with the forging update patches or patch notes. But they announced at the end of last year that they were planning on doing that this year, but I guess that might not be their priority right now, which is kind of yikes. Kind of yikes if that's not happening anytime soon. But oh well. Levels Jade Dragon, he's very close, 88% to 100. He's level 99 right now. Want to ask what good mobs to kill for hunting XP? Invisibugs, ghosts are really good. I've heard that also glaciite walkers are pretty solid too. So getting a squad to do ghosts and loot share and glaciite walkers and loot share is pretty solid from what I hear. But what am I doing? That's the wrong button. Let me put some stuff in the tree. Let's do this one. Little extra fortune. Forge 8 rolls, but only 10 frags. Should I use some of them on my mineral armor? No, I would just wait. Just wait. Save them until you get to Devon's. And if you drop any extra past the 4, then use them on mineral. Probably the strat. Got hunting max from ghosts. Honestly, doesn't take too long if you have some people. Yeah, I'm at 23 right now, I believe. Yeah, but we're honestly getting through it really quickly. Which actually reminds me, are these are not full yet. I've been putting them in the spike cave now is where I've had the traps at recently. Because I maxed out hell wisps and hell wisp prices have already died, which is crazy. So, not doing those anymore. But I just need a lot of water shards for a lot of different stuff, so just going after that. Any new NPC contacts this update? I don't think so. They don't show in the SkyBlock menu if there are. But really the only one you would need is like if one of the NPCs had like the fusion system in their contact, but I think Keisha or whatever her name is doesn't even have it, so not really helpful. Why am I getting smacked by vampires right now? Messed up. Sit still. Very nice. Boom. We need to, like, Sneak needs to just make it so, like, you can get axolotls to be chill a little bit faster instead of just them not running away. Maybe Sneak level 2 and all the way up to level 5 makes them chill a bit faster. That would be nice. Just upgraded sweep perk and lost 50 XP. Yep, goes crazy, dude. Yep, we got the garden pest a minute ago. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Jade Dragon level 102. Let's go. He is hatched. So now we have to put the XP boost on him so that we can kind of get through this XP a little faster. Why is this? What? Huh? Wait, did they? Wait. Okay. I was freaking out. I was like, did I just dupe that on accident? Okay, we're good. But yeah, so now let's see what he gives, because we didn't have access to any of these stats before, and I'm going to have to change my GUI settings so we can actually see what it looks like. Here we go. All right, so I actually got the stats now. 25.5 strength, 5 magic find, 25.5 fortune. Adds strength and speed to all your axes. Grants forging fortune and sweep for every digit in your mangrove collection. Extra forging fortune per 5 sweep, and increases our total sweep for every maxed out attribute we have. So that's a pretty big list of stuff. But I think we can maybe add something onto that list of maxed out attributes. Not quite. Actually, hold up. Let me do this first, and that should be able to do it. Yes. So if we go over here, I'm going to change this to 64. Make a stack of these. Boom. Seagull shards. So this will give us some extra mangrove fortune. This is going to add up to about 70 extra fortune for us right now. So we just do this and go ahead and claim it. Boom. Mangrove collector 10 plus 10 mangrove fortune for every digit in your mangrove log collection. So that's 10 more Skywalk XP as well. So we are now 45% to level 499. That's pretty epic. That's pretty crazy. Let me change my settings back. But let's go, dude. We have the level 200 Jade Dragon. He's adorable. I'm gonna leave him out. I don't think he'll get in the way. Hopefully. If he gets in the way, I'll turn him back off again. But we're just gonna let him chill there for a bit. But let's go. Yeah, that should help us out a lot. It's a bug right now. Wacky. Duper found. Report quick. That's crazy. But look at that sweep. We're getting 540 right now. What was I getting before? 5. Okay, never mind. It literally hasn't changed. What? Am I crazy? Or is that messed up? Hold up. Let me swap back. Maybe I have to re-equip him. Oh yeah, there we go. Re-equipped, and now we're getting 599. So that's 50 extra fortune. Goodness. That's kind of crazy. Actually, 60. 60 extra, or not fortune, sweep. 60 extra sweep off that. Yeah, okay. That's a little odd. Had to swap him off and back on to get him updated. But let's go. Yeah, if I didn't have personal best in the contest by now, this would make it so much easier. Holy. But 600 sweep is kind of crazy, but we still got a lot of other ways to gain sweep. So the grind is not over with by any means. I do need to go do beacon real quick. Remember to go do that. But sheesh. There it is. All right. Let's just not teleport in the tree and do this. I might... I've been working on the essence shop as well for a while. Okay, I think that's the right color. Boom. Is this going to be good? That should do it. There it is. Nice. All right, so we are currently getting 60 extra fortune on trees from the beacon as well with only 4 stacks. That is insanity. At base, the beacon gives 10 extra fortune per, or 5 extra fortune per stack. We are currently getting like 15. Is that right? 15? Yeah, 15 fortune per stack. That's crazy. I don't even have beacon might maxed yet. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Bruh, that's wild. Comfy. Crazy. Yo, nice, crazy. Let's go. Got the legendary traps. That's a pretty big deal. Those are really helpful for sure. Boom. Okay, these trees are die. RIP. Am I gonna go over here then? Maybe. Here we go. We get this done. Nice. Dude, this sweep is insane. I don't even have sweep maxed out in my like Heart of the Forest tree, and we're just getting crazy levels of sweep right now. Yeah, I might have to expand my route. I think we're fine if nobody is here, but that guy is jumping in too much. We might have to expand the route a little. Because holy, we are kind of blowing through this. Here we go. So off topic, does anyone know the mod name for the backpack overlay? I have no idea. I got no idea. I have no knowledge when it comes to mods, pretty much. turn on BLC, and then don't think about it. That's what I do. Kind of new to Hypixel, got Young Dragon Armor. Any tips? That's a good place to start. I mean, you can do some pretty early on Slayers with that. Strong Dragon's a little bit better for some things, but Young's pretty solid. But also getting into dungeons, you're generally going to want to just use whatever armors you drop in there for a little bit. Yo, what's good, Magnus? How you doing, bro? Bro's got 80 Chimera 1 books. Good night, man. Bro's on the grind. Holy. But yeah, when you first get into dungeons, you won't really be able to use Young Dragon because it's not dungeonizable until like level 10. Like Kata level 10. So if you're trying to get into that, then just run like Rotten Armor or like Heavy Armor for a little bit. And that'll be good to start off with. And then once you get Kata level 10, you can dungeonize it and start going crazy with the dragon gear. Do Mangrove for collection. I was doing it for I guess it is for collection at this point. I was doing it for the seagulls because I had forgotten about those and I just ignored them for a while. But yeah, I guess I should do it for the collection now. I gotta get 10 million. So I mean, we're about 20% of the way there, almost, sort of, kind of. So shouldn't take too long, right? Wink, wink. But yeah. Beautiful. Under 24 hours, I've made 200 mil profit from them. Dang, dude. Let him cook. Let's reach these real quick. Rare axe working moment. Yeah, man, I'm going to be swapping to missiles so fast. Whenever they add axes actually working. It's going to be great. On the 4 tier 5, GG. Yeah, I got a long ways to go for 6 now. Or for 7, I mean. So we are 28% of the way there. A lot of that is from just dailies. So we've got a long ways to go when it goes for that. But hopefully it won't take us too long. That's the dream. Bro talks in emojis sometimes. I don't comprendo. My fault. My bad. I need to keep it to English. Let's see. Sky Handy Discord has the mod links. There you go. There's the strats. When I get hard the 4 to 7, it felt really sad. The T7 perks aren't great. Yeah. I mean, what was the top one? Axe has 1% chance to bounce. Like, this one will be good whenever it actually like hits. Problem is axes don't, like, they just phase through the blocks at the moment. So if that actually starts hitting and you've got like all the sweep resistance from like missile and other things and like homing axe and all that, it's gonna be kind of cool, to be honest. Low-key, people are gonna be like semi AFK foraging. Like, that's gonna be a strategy straight up. Just semi AFK foraging. You just sit like in the middle of like 3 trees and just throw your axe. Like, that's gonna be the strategy. That's kind of insane. How many hours do you think you have in the foraging update? Let's see. 43.4 hours on Galatia, which some of that was me recording videos and not actually playing, but I'd say maybe less than 2 hours of it was that. So 40 plus hours. We've been grinding it out. Imagine one day a mod owner decides to rob everyone. Will be crazy. That would be a little crazy. That would be a little bit crazy. And they would probably get in big trouble. So I imagine they would not do that. Unless they literally went clinically insane. That would be kind of awkward. But anywho. Pronunciation of Galatia hurts. What? I know what you're talking about, bro. Do. There we go. Very nice. Do I swap the fig? I don't know. I need to do 10 mil. Get the 10 mil done with these. I also have, how am I doing on tree gifts? 2.7, 1.4. So, I mean, realistically, I'm at 2.7 on fig. And my fig collection is 4 mil. I might not hit 10 mil. I should hit 10 mil on mangroves before I'm done with tree gifts. Just because I have so much more fortune now before I started on them. So I've got like easy monies to make right here, but I don't know, man. I hear a frog. Hello there. Doo 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 doo. Galatia, man. What? Huh? That's exactly what I said. Thanks to you, now I know what to go for Kudra on Mage Faction. Or what to get for Kudra on Mage Faction. Let's go. You'll love to see it. Yeah, those videos are they're not the highest quality from back in the day. I was just learning how to make videos at the time, but at least they're still accurate. Hasn't changed the quest lines or anything. If they do that, then I will definitely make an updated guide. For sure. Talking about how to do stuff and have less of my face cam covering the screen, and probably just not have a face cam at all. Actually, with guide videos, I've kind of figured out just don't do face cam. That's not what people are there for. It's not it. It's not strats. So probably change things up a little bit next time I do it. NPC that says how it's pronounced? Nah, it's Galatia. She doesn't know what she's talking about, bro. She just spawned in, like, she literally just spawned 5 days ago. She was born 5 days ago, you know? So, I'm just not taking her advice on how to speak. It's just not happening. She don't know what she's talking about. She's literally a baby. She got no pronunciations right. She only knows how to type. She can't even speak, so. Only change they have made to quests for that is for non-Iron Man, you just buy the Mage Faction items. That's true. That is true. You can just buy things now. It's kind of crazy. Alright, and the next solution is buy the next item and give it to this person. And then buy another item and give that item to this person. Goes crazy, dude. Do. Unless you're poor or an Iron Man player or both. Then do this. Bro took heart from a 5-day-old is crazy. I mean, when I got the Heart of the Forest from Hina, she was like literally an hour old. Literally had spawned into the game like an hour before. Less than an hour. So, yeah. That is kind of wild. There's a lot of frogs here. I need all of them. I need all of the goodies, please. Gib. Yes. Very good. I see him. Come here. Got him. Someone maxed out the update yet? Chat, what's the highest level person right now? I don't think anybody's like fully max XP yet, because nobody has like both Tormentor and Hellstorm wands. I doubt. I imagine no one's got that right now. But if they do, then that's crazy. GG's. Jade Dragon level 103. Hookage. Do. Get this and this. Nice. Post-max forging, but that's about it. Yeah, there's so much to do. Like with attributes as well. And then like Forest Whispers are going to take ages as well. Okay, got that one. Get this guy. I need so many Mossy Bed shards though. So many reptile shards. It's going to take a very long time. I think I need to get dolphin shards too to combine with Shellwise to make leatherbacks. And then eventually I can make tortoise shards and be going ham with those. So I'm with level 515.38 right now. Okay. Yeah, I think probably just a lot of attribute stuff. I mean, it's probably Forest Whispers. They could have all 12 million forest whispers by now. I mean, I'm at 4 million, and I've not really done that much foraging compared to what a lot of other people could have done, because most of the hunting grinds that I did, realistically, I could have just focused foraging and then gone back and bought the hunting stuff, but I was just having so much fun with it. I just wanted to do that part first. Frog. As you can see by how I keep getting distracted by frogs. Oh. He literally juked me, man. Built different. And it's taking a sweet time. Alright, that should do it. Beautiful. Trophy frogging will be good. That'll be something. Yeah, I'm curious if it's like gonna be just trophy fishing again, or if it's gonna be hunting, because I would much rather it be hunting. I think. And then just jumping around places like this. Although if I'm having like, it's fun to go and grab the frogs in between trees, but if I'm only focusing on doing frogs the whole time, that could be a little annoying. So I might honestly rather it be trophy fishing 2.0. But I don't know, I might just hate it either way, low-key. We'll just have to see what happens. I hope it's fun. I hope they find a way to make it interesting. We shall see. How much of a difference is there between max Iron Man XP and max regular profile XP? I mean, like the top players at that point, I have no idea what top Iron Man player has. I'm sure they're over 500, like maybe 505 or something. But the wheel, what's it called? The like amount you can gain, the curve. There it is, not the wheel. The curve for Iron Man players, you reach it a lot sooner for it to just be not worth doing a lot of things. All right, I need to go do beacon real quick. Let's do that then. I was addicted to hunting. Go and do some M7. You know what I would be doing M7 for? So I could hunt dragons. So, you know, kinda. Bro says stop hunting. Go do hunting instead. Kinda crazy. Please. Please. There we go. Sheesh. That was a pain. Alright, got another beacon mite. Bonk. Beacon zealot level 6. Beautiful. Much stronger. So we are now getting 80 from 5 stacks. Alright, we're getting 20 fortune. No, not 20. Math. 16 fortune per stack. That's crazy. That is crazy. Top level 504 Iron Man yesterday. Dang. Yeah, they were probably like top 1 or top 2 Iron Man players. Low key. Something like that. I'm gonna go for the fortune. I think fortune's more important than sweep for me at this point. At this level, that's what I'm thinking. Nice. The max possible XP. I mean, it's the same for everybody. Really. Should be. Unless, I guess, other than the unobtainable stuff, which would just be like a couple museum things. Like max, like 20 XP. Maybe. I mean, it's probably a little more than that. But all the XP you can currently gain on both profiles, pretty much, I think, except for just Ember Armor. Does Ember Armor, does it go in museum anymore, actually? Did they change that? I'll change that. Best way to grind Heart of the Forest XP, just trying to get legendary in contests, pretty much. Chopping down fig trees, I think, is better than mangrove for XP, but it just depends on how fast you can do it. If you can do mangrove just as fast as you can do fig, then mangrove can be just as quick, I believe. Boom. Ember gives 0 XP. Okay, yeah, so it should be like the same. You have access to the same things. Fig's better than mangrove for everything but money. Gotcha. Makes sense. Do trees legendary and then go do hunting, to be honest. Yeah, but that doesn't really help with your Heart of the Forest XP after that point. So if you're only focusing on Heart of the Forest XP, then Just YOLO with trees the whole time. But yeah, if you want to get some hunting XP on the side, then that's what I've been doing a lot of, is get legendary and then go do other stuff. But right now we're trying to level Jade Dragon a bit, so I'm just focusing on trees for the most part. For my 12.5 mil whispers I just did Fig, it's so much faster than Mangrove. Dang, bro's already got all the whispers. Sheesh, bro. What level are you at right now? Goodness. Respect. Yeah, I'm only at 4 mil whispers. I gotta catch up. We got some catching up to do. Which actually, I should have a contest or two to claim. One, we'll take it. Let me get some more of these. Just 2 for now. Cool. How is my Force Essence looking? By the way, when you max out Heart of the Force XP, does it start giving you extra whispers from things instead of that? That'd be kind of nice. 400, fair enough. Fair enough. Nope, that's sad. Got max whispers on day 4, wasn't that bad. Dang. Respect, dude. Yeah, I think if I wasn't going for the Mangrove Collection here, and I were to go for the other, it'd probably be better. Doesn't even give Skyblock XP, although I do still gotta do tree gifts, though. So, I mean, I gotta max tree gifts at some point, so I might as well go ahead and do these. If I max out tree gifts and I don't have max collection and I'm not, like, that close to it, then I may just go back to Fig. But tree gifts is gonna take a hot minute, man. It really is. Such a grind for that. 3.7 mil, but I'm only halfway on mats to Jade Dragon. Dang. Pain. The Iron Man grind is pain. Yeah, if I had, like, not bought the main cores, then yeah, Jade Dragon would have taken way, way longer. Would have been absurd. To get Heart of the Force 5 and get Tree Whispers and Center at least 3, you can just grind Fig and make it easy. Gotcha. Yeah, I got that maxed. I got Center maxed, so that should help out quite a bit with the grind. Boom. Trying to think what other things I can do here. There's not really anything else I can do to get extra foraging wisdom than I've already done. I don't think. What is the I think I've got the max foraging wisdom from attributes. I might could do something there. Maybe. Force Whisper and Tree Gift milestone check. 7.2 mil whispers. 4784 and 822. I'm at like 2.7 on Fig and 1.5 on Mangrove. And then, okay, I totally whiffed that. And then whispers wise, I'm at 4 million right now. Maybe 4.5. Maybe 4.3. We'll take it. But man, I need them to fix Force Whispers not counting for XP, bro. That's what I need right now. That would help a lot with the Road to Supreme series working out right now. I think I would be top 100. Got me as 130 right now, but I think I'd be top 100 off that. Although I do have some other easy attributes I need to go for at some point. So maybe going for that's a strategy. We shall see. We do this. Just cause I just, yeah, there we go. So I can still do that. Nice. If you hit them with a regular axe instead of hunt axe, go down to 1 HP. That's the legitness. Legitness. There's exact XP with a reset tree. I know I'm at like at least 503. Probably 504 now, because last time I checked it, I was at like 3.3 mil whispers. So that extra 700k should be at least half a level, I would think. At least. But I'm not even Heart of the Force 7 yet. So once I get to that, that'll make things a breeze. Okay, I'm trolling again. Chat, we're trolling again. This is bad. But Heart of the Forestry right now, this right here and right here. That's what I got at the moment. But that is not the final build for sure. I don't think. I don't know. It's pretty close, actually. Kind of close, low-key. But we'll get more going on at some point. Actually, wait a minute. My brain. Hold up. Did my brain just do a thing? It's only on Galatia. Man. About to go to the park and get an extra 40,000 XP per log. Sad. That would be great if that worked. Just be out here getting an extra, like, 200k XP per day. Or 200k whispers per day. It'd just go crazy, man. Be GG easy. I need so many deep roots, by the way. I'm at 380 out of the 500 mil for Jade Drag. Let's go. GG. Got Heart of the Forest T7, but I don't know what upgrades to get because they all seem bad. Yeah, all the abilities are bad. So just don't worry about the abilities. But yeah, I think this tree is pretty good. The only other things I would want is like maybe one of these. Maybe a half empty or half full thing. Early bird could be alright. And like Luck of the Forest. And this if you want to go for more whispers. But yeah, that's about it because these are both trash. So for as far as 4 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then one of these two. Half empty or half full. Probably the strats. But I mean, realistically, you're very rarely within 16 blocks of players, so you could probably just ignore that one and just go for pressure resistance instead. Make your life easier. But if you're fully done with the tree, then there will be a separate tree for hunting. So when I make my Heart of the Forest video, I'm planning on showing off a tree that's best for foraging and then one that's best for hunting. Hey, J Dragon 104, let's go. Cooking. Do 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 do. I was gonna do the meta trader DMs for foraging. At least it's meta. If you want to just put it like if you're in the Discord, if you want to just put it in like gaming in general or Hypixel Media, actually would be great, so that everybody can kind of get a head start on it. And then I'll make a video about it soon once I get to that point. Should be, I don't know, might be a little bit because I'm probably not playing tomorrow or the day after too much. I'll make some videos, but probably not playing too much. So I won't hit Heart of the Forest 7 until Tuesday at the earliest. Most likely. But we shall see. We shall see what goeth down. Best place to put traps. I was doing mine at Helwest for a bit, but they kind of died off low-key, so I've been putting mine in like the kelp cave where the spikes are at, where I've got them right now. So I'm not sure how good it's gonna be though. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, somebody was talking about actually. Where is it? In Stone Protector is shard. It's just dropped by them in the end. Okay. How rare is it? It's just a RNG thing. Boom, boom. So you don't even need salts to get it. Kind of crazy. Do. Discord link. It's from. Oh, got you. It's in the description, or you can do !Discord. But yeah. Or if you, I mean, if you just want to send me DM, and I can put it in there later. That's also fine. Either way. Boom. There we go. Let's jump over here, please. Thank you. Last time I touched grass was like 6 months ago. Let's go. Absolute legend. If you went without touching grass like the last 2 months when we didn't have updates before foraging, then respect, man. That is what we call determination. Crazy. But let's see. I got 24k whispers. Right now, I don't think that's enough for me to buy anything good. But the contest is almost over, so then I'll be able to get some extra whispers out of that. And that'll help things along a bit. There it is. PB has been acquired. Very cool. Not even trying. Kind of had to focus up the last time I went for PB. And now we don't even have to try and we're beating it. That's kind of insane. Muscle memory goes crazy. The DMs, I appreciate it, bro. Boom, boom. Do this. Voila. Perfect. What's grass? Exactly. It's that stuff that the frogs like to hide in to avoid getting clicked on sometimes. But the IRL version. So sometimes they make patches IRL to add things from SkyBlock into the real world. So SkyBlock came up with grass, but then they like made a horror version of it in the main world. So super scary in real life. In game, it's, you know, it's just a couple pixels. Then you go see it in real life, and it's like a sword, man. It's a blade of grass. It'll cut you, and it's just everywhere, all over the ground. Scary stuff, man. Scary stuff. But anywaysers, I should be able to go grab this. Hello? No? How much are these going for? Deep. Nope. Yep. Deep Toot. That's the name of it. Where's it at? Here's a stack. 1,000,000 coins. That's some money. Better than no money, I suppose. Can I do this? What do we have? Not yet. Because I didn't even claim it yet. Hold up. Let me do that first. Hi. Can you give me this stuff? Sirius is yapping. He told me too late. I didn't get to dark. Oh, yeah. They disabled dark auctions last night. Are they re-enabled yet? I saw they got disabled. I don't know if they're back on. If they're back on, could be clean. Let's go. They get a forging update yet? In the real world? I think so. They even actually, like, preemptively added stuff that we might get in the game. Like, people made, you know, people were talking about them adding, like, maybe chainsaws to Hypixel for the next forging update. So they went ahead and added them in the real world. Crazy. The epic or legendary frog worth it for its price? Currently using epic ocelot. Epic frog is good, yeah. It gives, like, 80 forging fortune. As long as you've jumped in the last 20 seconds. You get 80 forging fortune. So, it's pretty clean. And then the legendary one is even better. Gives like extra fortune based on how many frogs are being used by other people on the island. So it's pretty solid. But if you're going for forging XP, then Ocelot's still gonna be better because it doesn't give forging XP, it's just forging fortune. Let's see. Purple, yes. Easy. So nice when you don't have to worry about the speed change and stuff. First alpha went up for the update. They accidentally had some of the Diana rework items in there. One of them I found was insane. Yo, they did. Is that where you get the feathers? Is that the rainbow feathers? Yo, because I know people haven't like found that on the main server yet, I don't think. Because that makes sense, having the extra magnifying pet item. That's kind of lit. It is okay. That makes sense. It's all coming together now. That's kind of sick, though. I hope we get that soon, then. If they've already gotten the items available to be tested, they accidentally put it in the game or left it in the alpha after they were probably testing it privately, then it's probably pretty close to release. Not copium, for real. King Sauls might be added, not gonna lie. Fixed Stone Splitter might be something like a refined titanium pickaxe for mining. It could be. I don't know, though. Because, I mean, it is, when you have a collection on it like they do, usually the collection stuff, I don't know. I guess YoG armor would be the equivalent actually, because YoG armor also has a collection like that. It is really easy to max out. So is the Big Stone Splitter. So yeah, it could be the case. Honestly, that could be the case. Rainbow Feathers were an item that you could apply to a pet 5 times and give a bit of magic find each time. Wasn't it like, was it 10 or 2 magic find each time? So you got like 10 total. So it's pretty decent. Pretty solid. Also, why in the world, by the way, does Jade Dragon have magic find? Does magic find affect your tree gifts or something? Like, why? What's the point of having magic find on a Jade Dragon, bro? What is the point? I guess it gives your axes extra stats, so maybe you use it for hunting too. Is that the reason? I don't know. Feels a bit odd. 2 to 10 in total. Gotcha. For dies, real mango die chance. Let's go. Combine that with Chimera 5 DX. Oh, that's true. Just out here getting 20 extra magic find when you're holding DX on whichever pet you want to put it on. That's kind of clean. Hold up, can I do recipe for those? No. Go ahead and get the recipe leaked, and so then we can be out here with the info ahead of time. Have all the griffin feathers we need bought and paid for, unless it's a drop. Hurricane Bow has a counter milestone thing too, but it's nowhere near the best bow. Yeah, that's true. But at one point, it was like the bow before the best bow. And YoG is like the armor before the best armor right now. So maybe it's not too far off of being the best. Or maybe it's copium. Who knows? IRL mining update was by British Empire. Bro, what in the world? What in the world did I just read? Can I wash my eyes after that? I need to unsee that. Unsee that message. Goodness, man. Holy cow. What do you think the next 2 items will include content and progression wise? I imagine some of the mobs and things they have to fuse for right now. I could see them just like straight up adding them on that island so you don't have to fuse for them, you just catch them. Like maybe a blue shulker, you know, that you can catch, and some other cool things like that. But who knows? And then tree wise, I mean, of course they got to add more trees. I'm hoping cherry trees, because cherry trees look sick. And then maybe some of the nether trees. What I really want, I think Haxer made a concept art on it. It might have been somebody else, but I think it was Haxer. Of like the blue trees in the Warden biome, like the blue nether trees in the Warden biome. Like that would be such a cool area, you know? What in the world am I reading right now? Jade Dragon 105, let's go. That's for the elite star that you get it from M7, but do you get them in a chest or do they randomly drop from a mob? I would assume it's in a chest, or possibly just like a randomly acquired at the end of a run. Could be the case. I don't know. I think the Lotus Fishing Island is going to be fusion with Cherry for more foraging. I hope, at least. It could be something with that. I'm hoping it's more like the lush caves, like those type of flowers, more than cherry stuff. But it would make sense if it's cherry stuff too. I could see that happening. IRL garden upgrade would be from what in the world? What in the world am I reading? Next part is another tree. They showed a screenshot of it a while ago. Okay. Cool. I think the other islands will be late / in-game in terms of money making then. I mean, I imagine the next one is going to be like Crystal Hollows, you know? Like it's not, it'll be the late game for foraging at the time when it comes out, but there'll be something later on for like the third island, I would think. But yeah, I mean, there should be some pretty cool stuff with it, for sure. What kind of trends have I just started going on in this chat room? Holy cow. What have I done? What have I done? But yeah, I mean, it'll probably make a decent amount of money when it first comes out, same as we've got right now for regular Galatia. I'm never saying it the other way. But other than that, do this. Nice. On the Warden Slayer train, but now calling Creaking Slayer. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, imagine. Hold up. Hear me out. Imagine all the updates, or at least some of the updates that they announced in the at the end of Forging Notes. Some of them are the same update. So imagine we're getting like the Slayer update with the Forging update. So we're getting a whole new island and it has a Slayer on it. That'd be kind of cool. I doubt it's the case, but it would be cool, right? Back here. Yeah. No. There we go. That's the strat. Right there. Beautiful. Nice. IRL social is SkyBlock players who have quit. Crazy. Let's see. I have 35k whispers. I think I need 40k for my next fortune upgrade. Although I do. Oh, I need a lot more than that. Let's do these then. I need to do that one again. Get me that extra 1 fortune right now. I need it in my life. Alright, how you doing, bro? Levels 105. He's cooking. He's cooking. 2 Dreadwings, 1 stone, give us forging, and a new Slayer. Exactly. All at once. But I'm expecting we're getting a Skeleton Slayer, to be honest. Skeleton Slayer, and it's like maybe they redo the gravel skeleton area on Spider's Den. Or, you know what would be really cool is if they do like they did with the barn and the desert and split it into 2 islands on 1 server. And then, or even if you split it into 2 islands on 2 different servers, I'd be fine with that too. They have one that's for skeletons and then one that's got like Arachne and Broodmother and Spider Slayer and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Low key. But I mean, I imagine no matter what, they're going to have to redo some part of an island. Because there's no mobs in the game right now that like there's enough of for you to really spawn Slayers and like multiple people to spawn Slayers in the same lobby of it. You know what I'm saying? Real inimitable. Yeah, that was Heck W moments for real. So, forging updates coming out. Everybody's in the waiting room. So, guys, politics. That's how it always goes. Crazy. I've had someone coping Skeleton Slayer for a year now. First 3 Slayers are basic kinds of mobs. Next 3 are more advanced, unique mobs. Doubt they'll do back to basic mob. I mean, I wouldn't think this would be a late game Slayer, to be honest. You know, like this one's not going to be, I don't expect, like if they do Skeleton Slayer, I don't expect it to be a late game Slayer. I just expect it to be kind of a bridge the gap between Sven's and E-Man, because E-Man is just, E-Man feels like it's such a leap from T4 Sven. Like it feels so much more difficult, I think. T4 E-Man versus T4 Sven, or even T4 E-Man versus T4 Blaze. Like the jump is crazy. So kind of a branch between maybe E-Man and Blaze. Something like that. But I mean, the only reason, like I wasn't on that bandwagon either until they did this update and they added this. Because if you look up ruler right now, if we just go, yeah, go in here and then look up ruler. Currently, we've got skeletal ruler and then undead, which this is the zombie one. So this one's meant for really zombie slayer. Spiders, ender creatures, lava sea creatures, and then the humanoid ones is a little odd too. So I don't know. It could be something humanoid, could be something skeletal. But the only reason I'm thinking of it is because of the skeletal ruler thing. To be honest, even spin makes more sense since Blaze D4 is really easy if you know what stats you want. Yeah, it's just expensive, really. It's not a difficulty thing, really. It's just how expensive it is to get into. Like, getting into E-Man Slayer, I feel like it's way cheaper than getting into Blaze. And it'd be kind of cool if they had, like, something that you could do that was a little bit of a branch the gap. Kill Force Fin at a time, but T4 E-Man is a whole nother level. It two-shots me, yeah. So it do be a little different. E-Man's hard as Iron Man. I think if you, like... Yeah, I mean, thing about E-Man is you kind of got to have Shadow Assassin before you get into it, really. It's the big deal. But I think a lot of people's problem with E-Man most of the time is they try to do it too early. Whereas nobody's out here trying to do Blaze too early because they haven't got past E-Man yet. Most of the time. So a lot of people try and get into it before they have, you know, like Reaper Mask and Shadow Assassin gear to be able to handle T2s. Or they just do the pain and suffering of grinding T1s until they're E-Man 4. And then they go for Final Destination kills after that. But... need a Happy Gas Slayer. Oh man, they add Happy Gas. That would be sick. That'd be something else. Humanoid just means mobs that use player models like Van Fledglings. Yeah. And I don't think I choose Carrier to Rift. But Inquisitors. That's what I like them for. They're good for Inquisitors. But yeah, I mean, Humanoid, they could just... I mean, again, they could just add like a whole nother thing like Vamp Slayer. That was the last Slayer they did was Vamp Slayer. They could just add a whole new mob that has nothing to do with vanilla mobs. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, they could revamp the Goblin area. I know a lot of people have had the Goblin idea for a while. They're like, yeah, they should do a Goblin Slayer. It makes so much sense. But who knows, dude? Let's do this for 600k. There we go. Hopefully that sells quickly. I need to do my beacon again. Max sweep. Somebody's getting 1,000. But I don't know what exact max is. Boom, boom. Another beacon mite. Let's go. Give me that. 4 more to get to level 7. Sounds doable. Let me up. Alright, this guy's got to be close. 76%. It's 105. Or 106, I mean. Not gonna lie, I've never been more disappointed than when I got Shellwise and it didn't work in the Rift. Bruh. That would have been fire. Good Chili, how you doing, bro? Unique chatter moment. Let's go. Crazy. Trying to make money. What do you think I should do for money? I mean, right now, grinding out, like, some Shulker shards or Axolotl shards or Invisibug shards is pretty solid right now. For some easy coins. Boom. Do that. But yeah, hunting makes bank at the moment. I mean, also hunting pests if you haven't been hunting your pests. Because each pest shard is worth like 250k or something. 200, 250k. Somewhere around there. Hello. Come here. Alright, dude. There we go. Come here. You know what? Can't believe you've done this. Fine. At me, bro. At me, bro. Get him. He's not dying. Is he just immune? Or am I lagging too much? I don't know. Bruh. Come here. Are the fan flares immune? Is it just the vampires and the dreadwings that can do that? Are they the only ones that are built different? Sad. It always doesn't work on a lot of things. Doesn't work on Blaze Slayer. Yeah, it's like anything that does range damage, which really sucks. Hopefully we get some upgrades for that, but I doubt it because, I mean, it would be kind of OP. It would be a little OP. It does make things easier for the melee Slayers, though, you know, like Revs. And I don't know if it helps with E-Man. Maybe. Most sweep possible? I don't know. It's over 1,000, though. Something over 1,000. It's a lot. How long does it take to max Heart of the Forest? I've got like 44 hours right now, and I have still 100k XP to go. So I mean, it depends on if you're doing your dailies, and like if you only do dailies, it'll take a lot less playtime, but a lot longer IRL time. But if you're not doing dailies, it do still be a bit of a grind. I think probably 50, about at least 50 hours, I would say. 50, 55, somewhere around there. I don't know, actually. I've not been... A lot of that time was spent on hunting, so it might be more like 30, 35, to be honest. Because a lot of that playtime on Glacier, I haven't been actually foraging. So, you know. Is there a pet that gives hunter fortune? I don't think so. There were, I mean, the closest thing we have would be the frog pet, because he increases your chance to catch shards by 10%. So I guess that's maybe the same thing ish. But yo, Standard with a sub, appreciate it. Again, boys, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. Closing in on 30k for the red name. There's Jade Dragon level 106. Let's go. We can get him to 110 today. I think that'll be our goal, because I do want to try and get a video edited to go up tonight. And then I got to worry about getting a guide up for tomorrow. Probably the strength. But for treasure fishing now, can you not? I didn't think you could catch like combat shards from fishing. Maybe I'm crazy though. If it is from fishing. I mean, it does say catch, but I assumed that was not fishing, but I guess it could be fishing, possibly. Got Jade Dragon. I do. He's level 106. Boom. Yo. Rare moment of the trees getting chopped down correctly. Let's go. Goes crazy. How do you want the wet wing sea creatures? Just smack them with an axe. They don't have a shard, so just hit them with like your tree cap or whatever, big stone splitter. So don't use a hunt axe, just use a regular axe and smack them. You can get a job and make 240 mil per hour for 8 hours a day, so I'm better than you. That's crazy. You know what's wild though? Even though you can be paid to winning, my SkyBlock level will still be higher. That's how it goes. But you know, you'll actually like be able to feed yourself, so that's kind of helpful. That is kind of helpful. Trying to get my Jade Dragon to 200 by Monday. Ooh, man is determined. Good luck with that. That is a grind. I'm probably not getting mine to 200 for another week at least, to be honest. Most likely. Jade Dragon worth the price? Definitely not. He is not going to make that money back. But I care about SkyBlock XP more, so for me he was worth it. But if you don't care about SkyBlock XP, he's probably not the best purchase, to be honest. Let's get this. What do we have? Another prize. Beautiful. Ooh. Fancy. 10 more spread for me. What else we got? 14 more to upgrade. Yikes. That's going to take a little bit. Not spread, sweep, English. I'm getting it mixed up with mining terms. Alright, 125 mil right now. I can get 2 levels per contest with Fig. Dang. Cookage. Cookage. Do this. But yeah, I should probably swap to Fig, but I'm trying to get his mangrove collection done. And unfortunately, I can't leave it to a minion. So we're just crying ourselves to sleep right now. Pretty much. I swear, that guy's been just sitting there for ages. Like, he's just sitting there. Menacingly. Alright.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Yo, Poyo with a sub. Appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. Closing in on 30k for the red name. But yeah, my mangrove collection, let's see. We are at 2.2 million. So we've gained 400k in the last hour and a half. So that's not great. At this rate, I'm getting what? Less than 300k per hour. It's gonna take a while. If I'm getting, let's say, a mil every 3 hours, that's still gonna be another 24 hours of mangrove grinding. That's not good. That's not good at all. I mean, I'll get my fortune up higher, so it'll be faster later on, but... I don't know. I might just swap to Fig. Maybe. Maybe I should swap to Fig, because that'll get my Jade drag leveled faster, which I think is going to be more worth it than going for the collection.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Yo!
Somyel donated $4.99.
Legend.
Super chat. Love interacting in the streams, man. You're the GOAT and one of the few streamers I actually enjoy.
Let's go, bro. I appreciate that. Can we get some W's for Sam with a 5? Thank you, man. Seriously. Means a lot. Means a lot. Kind words. You flatter me. Or the J Dragon stat / what does it do? It gives a lot of sweep and a lot of fortune. Pretty much. And a little bit of magic find for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, it's mainly sweep and forging fortune. But yeah, thank you so much, Sam. W Mans. Someone who constantly forges. Bizarre prices are messed up hard on mangrove and fig. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they were ever intended to make a ton of money. Like, that's why their NPC sell price is so low. But, I mean, we got to think again. This is the Dwarven Mines of Foraging. So it's not, this is like the Mithril. We're grinding Mithril right now. So if Mithril made crazy money with, you know, like Glaciide armor. So we don't have access to the late game gear. I'm sure when we come back to this island with late game gear, it's going to go actually crazy. Be able to basically one-tap trees. Which isn't possible because you can only hit one part of it at a time. But 2-tap figs and 3-tap mangroves will be easy. Be easy. Let's go. W Mans. Seriously appreciate it. Let me look in here. I need to do this. And now it's more worth it to do this one again. Yay. But getting that extra fortune slowly but surely. I think we're gonna do figs now. I think figs is the meta. I need to do my beacon again. Getting 112 fortune from it right now. That's crazy, man. Actually mad. Is that right? Nope. There we go. First try. Let's go. Have you experienced the attribute glitch yet? It happens every time you switch lobbies or go to a different island. What attribute glitch? I didn't think so. Alright, Shard, you got maxed. I'm currently at 75 maxed. Almost 1k XP total. Pretty cool. Pretty epic. Like combat 46, but 400 mil net worth. Hey, man's a grinder. I can respect it. It's probably about where I was at, to be honest, on my first profile. Sounds about right. Let's do this. Boom. How many shards? Okay, I read that. We're caught up on that one. Let's see. Which is that when you enable disable a shard, it doesn't save when you switch lobbies. So if you left one shard disabled, it resets every time you swap lobbies. Oh. That's wacky. That is kind of annoying. What shard is, like, needs to be disabled? I know I disabled one of them, but I don't remember which one it was. So I probably got to do that again if it's actually bad, but I don't think it was that bad. Let's level out. We are currently level 498. I'm not actually 63% to the next level. It's just because I really should be actually level 503 or 504 by now, but Forest Whispers don't count if you have spent them. So you gotta like reset your tree to see exactly how much XP you're really at. So that gets a little annoying to do. I do Exclamation Guild inimitable. Got wiped twice, so I have a super cursed profile. I have only 20 mil purse, but good 3/4 Necron, Tarantula Helmet, somewhat max Juju. How should I go about making coins? I mean, I would just run F7, honestly. Would be my strategy right now. Hope you drop some shards from stuff. And I mean, there's some shards, the Wither Shard you can drop from doing F7. So that's a good way to go for that one as well. But yeah, pretty much. That's what I would be doing right now. That's a pretty good setup to be doing all of that with. Someone just scammed me for 400 mil, bruh. This is why we ask for collateral. Pain. Big pain, dude. But sorry, sir, we do not do handouts here. You would be shocked by how many hundreds of people I get per week that have been scammed and ask for money, and I cannot say yes to all of them, so I say no to all of them. Don't suggest a half Juju non to play F7. I mean, that's what his gear's for. He's got Necron, so he's not a Juju non. Juju nons have Shadow Assassin. Come on now. Everybody knows that. It's wild play. That's crazy, bro. Randomly lost 40 sweep. I don't know what happened. What in the world? That was weird. What could be causing this? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. Oh, there we go. How's my essence looking now? Do I have 5k yet? I do. Yo. Okay, I'm not sure if this is going to max us out, but Forest Training level 3. And it does. So we have fully maxed out the Forest Essence shop now. So we can actually start selling our Forest Essence for stonks. Let's go. So that puts us up. Actually, let me spin these Whispers real quick on something useful. There we go. Now, once it updates, wait for it. Wait for it. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if it's going to update, chat. I might have cooked it. It might be cooked. I'm going to lobby swap. Let's see. There it is. 47% to 499. That's our actual XP. We'll take it. How long did it take to get the Jade Dragon? It took a while. I think I was probably at... how many hours? Probably around 35 hours, which a lot of that wasn't spent foraging. If you really focus foraging, it's probably 40 hours without focusing foraging. But if you focus foraging and get like legendary in every contest, then you can get access to it within like 36, 37 hours, I think is the limit. So it takes a little bit to get to, but worth it? Not really. It's really not worth it. It's really not worth it. Stats are nice, but they're not that nice. They're not that nice. They don't make up for the 700 plus million coins you have to spend to get it. You think the record is for most points in Agatha contest? I'm sure somebody's... Let's see. I've probably gotten close to 5k was my most. I don't know, if I fully focused up, I could probably get over 10k. But I imagine somebody's probably gotten 20, 25k at least. I think some of my guild members have gotten that much. So you can get some pretty crazy numbers. Unless I'm tripping. I believe somebody in my guild got that many points. It might have been collection, but I think it was points. Nice. Do. Beautiful. I level 498 because I had to use all my Forest Whispers on my Heart of the Forest tree because I'm actually foraging now. So we lost some levels based on what we had yesterday. Boom. Nani. There we go. Let's try again. 2, 3. Beautiful. Have 1.35k summoning eyes drop. Total goodness. How many zealots have you killed? Holy cow. That's just a little bit. Or if you're asking what the dragon's level is at, the dragon's level is 107 right now, right? 107? Yeah. So I'm trying to get him to 110 today is the goal. He started off at 95 and we've grinded for an hour and a half. I'm not trying to do too much today. It's gonna be a pretty chill stream because I still gotta edit a video for tonight. And then probably some more videos for the next couple weeks. Go ahead and get some edited. Perhaps. So I can chill a little bit over the next couple weeks. Might be the strat. Just focus on content. Because I have plenty of footage from this update to be able to make a lot of videos. Like a lot. Do this. But what would you guys think if I started making the Road to Supreme videos a bit longer? Do like, I've normally done 8-minute videos, but what if I went for 12? Thoughts? Might test it out and see how it does. But do a sweep breakdown. Boom. Let's see where we at. Nope, it's over here. Ta-da. This, that, this, that, this, that, this, and then this, that, this, that, this, that, this. Actually, nothing on the last part. But you can rewind the stream and go back in like half speed if you need to. But I don't want to spend too much time on it because I've gone over it quite a bit over the last couple days. But if anybody wants to check it out a little slower, you can do that. Got my Jade Dragon so early, but it can't level effectively until they fix the gift XP glitch. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. How to get NEU on 1.21? I don't believe you can, dude. I don't think NEU is making a new version. I think they announced that, right? 117,000 Zealot / Bruiser kills, but I have 1.35k summoning eyes. Those rates are absurd. Yeah, that's a little yikes. Right? Is it? Actually, no, that's crazy rates. Wait, what? Bro's dropping like at less than 100. Is that counting like bruisers too? Like regular zealots plus bruisers? So I mean, I guess you could also have dropped summoning eyes from like E-Man Slayer too if you do a lot of that. But dang, that is kind of insane. That's a little crazy. Counts them both together? Okay. Wow. Respect, dude. Respect. And you did say they aren't making a new version? Yeah, I thought so. 07s. Unfortunate. Boom, boom. Why is that? Has any of you like not updated their mod in a while and they just like stopped doing it, or what's the dealio with that? What's the backstory? Gib. Let's see, roll there. Okay. Is that it for that? I think so. Alright, easy invisibugs. You'll have to see it. I probably need to go back to my island and kill the stuff on garden. Good lax. Is the new Daedalus sword any good they added? I mean, it's the same as Daedalus axe. It's just a different recipe now. Yeah, it's just they didn't like add it. They just reskinned the day axe, basically, is all that they did. Let's do this. All right, I'm pausing. Wait for it. There it is, beautiful. Would have kept the axe, to be fair. The reason they did that is because, you know, axes are what does damage to Galatian mobs. So they kind of got rid of like all the axes and reskinned them. So it's Halberd of the Shredded now instead of Axe of the Shredded, and I think it's the Raider Sword instead of Raider Axe. So they've changed all the axes that were previously in the game. Oh, okay, hold up. Let me see here. Boom, and then for Fig as well. Boom. Let's do that, and then these. Perfect. That was a brand new item. Nah, they just reskinned all the axes so that they wouldn't have any confusion with how all that works. But yeah, they made all the previous axes that were like, you know, weapons into swords. So Melon Dicer is still an axe, and like Tree Capitator is still an axe, of course. But all the weapon axes were swapped into swords. New Superman in 2 weeks. Yo, I'm actually kind of excited to see that. Not because it's DC, but because it's James Gunn. And James Gunn made Guardians of the Galaxy, and those are some of my favorite Marvel movies. So I'm kind of a James Gunn fan after that. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's good. I think it will be. Is Abyssal worth it if you have Diver? I mean, it just depends on how much underwater hunting you do. Because you can get down to Jade Dragon area with Diver's armor. Honestly, I would probably just wait until it dies down a little bit in price before you go for Abyssal. I mean, it's probably died down a bit by now. I went ahead and bought Abyssal just because I wanted to have all the max stuff. But it really wasn't worth it. Means I can stay underwater a little longer, but there's definitely some cheesy tricks you can do to stay underwater with divers for just as long. I can get to Jade Dragon layer with snorkeling armor. Yeah, if you've got enough like respiration and stuff from other areas, it's so easy to get to. Next patch will probably make it museumable. I think the reason they haven't made it museumable right now is a lot of the items aren't museumable because they don't know what they're going to do for XP. I don't know if they really ever intended to go past level 500. And now they kind of have to. Unless they're going to remove or change XP rates for a lot of other stuff. Which I think they could definitely do, but I'd rather just number go higher, smile. More dopamine. Let's go. Big number equals more dopamine. Let's go. So hopefully we get to see what the next prefix is pretty soon. But who knows? What are some easy places you could get shards outside of Galatia? Let's see. There's a lot of them in the end. There's like Obby Defenders, Zealots, and Seers now is the name of the Watchers. They changed their name to Seers. So you can get those. Those are pretty chill. Also, Glaciite Walkers is good. Ghosts are very good if you get a squad to do that. Ghosts are very, very strong. They give a lot of hunting XP. Very good to do those. What else? Trying to think. How much are ghost shards right now, by the way? They got to be like down bad. 33k a pop. That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. But what else? I mean, Glaciite Walkers. I don't know if I said that already. Those are good. Yogs are also pretty good. They're pretty chill. So, bigger number, better person. Exactly. He gets it. Boom. Can't wait for Hypixel texture pack. That's gonna be sick. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. Is Yogg in Crimson Isle? Nah, Yogg is the crystal nucleus. The magma field magma cubes. Is Crimson Armor cheaper to upgrade now, or is that only for Infernal? It's only for Infernal, and that's actually not out yet. They have delayed that, so that's gonna be a later update. But it will happen at some point. But it's only like upgrading from Fiery to Infernal. It costs like 5k less essence. So for each piece that you have of like base Infernal, you're gonna get 2,500 essence back. It's not that big a deal. And then if you have 15 star, you're gonna get a lot more back. Like a lot. But 15 star is crazy how pricey that has been in the past. So basic till fiery, it'll be the same. Yeah, basically basic until fiery 10 star will all be the same as they always have been. It's just the infernal prices that have changed a bit, or will have changed a little bit. when that update drops, because it's not out yet. Oh, did I see something? I did. Hello, Fred. No, actually, we should call him Jack, because he's Jack in a box. Aha, aha. Get it? Open up. Thank you. Do 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 do. Get smacked. Skill issue. Let's catch this guy. Maybe. You can do it. I'll assist. I got you, brother. There we go. Helping out the Frozen Blaze legend. Crimson's still really good with no attributes. Oh yeah, Crimson's very, very good still. That's what you should use if you do the ghost grinding. The ghost strats with Crimson go crazy. But yeah, it's still very, very good. I mean, you need it for Blaze Slayer still is the main thing. Still best in slot for Slayers, all Slayers, but you know, Blaze Slayer, you need it. Boom. 3.3%. Let's go. I'm helping. All right, what's the pet level? Ooh, he's almost there. Almost 108. Sorry for all these questions. Just don't pay attention to the wiki or anything. Most of the things aren't on the wiki yet as well, so you're fine. You're chilling. It's good to get my brain refreshed on it. It helps me when I'm making the guide videos to not forget anything. Because I don't script too much. Chameleon, let's go. I don't script too much. I script out, like, what I'm going to say in what order. Just so I don't get anything wrong. Like, I'll be like, okay, so this is better than this. So say this before this, and then this after this, and then this after this. But all the details are in my brain noggin, so. Yo, 108. Need 2 more levels, and then we'll be good for today. Which I haven't claimed a few things. How's my tree gifts, by the way? 2.8. We're gonna get this done in no time for real. Figs are easy, man. There is thunder outside. Alright, guys, if stream stops suddenly, it's because my power went out. Just so everyone's aware, that could very possibly happen. That could very possibly happen. What foraging stats do you have? Sweep and fortune. I have 453 sweep and 1113 fortune at the moment. This guy is not chopping the tree down right. How are we chopping fig trees down wrong, chat? Can someone explain this to me? I think we just don't know how to read swoop. Ain't no way. Ain't no way we're chopping fig trees down wrong. It's literally the first thing you learn when you come to this island is how to chop down fig trees. Like, I can get chopping down mangrove trees wrong. You have to click on the NPC to learn how to do all that. But ain't no way we're chopping down fig trees wrong, chat. There's no shot. That's crazy, man. That's just crazy to me. Oh, well, maybe it was his first tree. Maybe that was his very first tree. Maybe Swoop doesn't tell him until afterwards. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. How's grind going? Pretty solid. How you doing, Duckster? I got 100 mil. Need... Hold up. This Dreadwing is being a problem. SMH. All right, we're good. I got 100 mil. Need 400 more for Jade Drag. I got the rest. Any tips on getting the rest of the money? Ooh, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just hunt stuff and then just sell the attributes, get you some hunting XP, and also be making some money from that. Wouldn't be terrible. Axolotls, I think, are pretty solid right now. Or sorry, they're Coralotls. How much are they selling for? Yeah, I mean, they're still 300k sell offer, so you can get those pretty easy. What else? You can be getting the pandas pretty chill too. I'm sure shell wise are still expensive. Yeah, 300k a pop. So there's a lot of things you can kind of rotate between and make some good money. Closer to 10 mil mangrove collection. We're taking a break from mangroves for a little bit. But I'm at 2.2 mil right now. So we've made 400k progress in like an hour and a half. So I figure it's better if I just focus on mangroves or on figs for a little bit, because it should level the Jade Dragon a bit faster. So that'll give us some stats a bit faster than that last mangrove collection. Plus, we should also be getting forest whispers a decent amount quicker. So that's also going to make things a little easier on that front too. Let's do that one. That'll do. I don't know if y'all can hear the thunder, but I am hearing it. It's very loud out there. I was going to do some editing and then maybe play Night Rain after this, but I don't know, dude. If I get my power goes out in the middle of a Night Rain match, that will tick me off more than anything else. Especially if I'm solo, because then there's no joining back. My power comes back before the run's over, then I can join back if it's trios, but I was gonna play solos maybe. That would be abysmal. 10th or so tree the fish, crazy. What's the max tree whispers right now? It's 12.5 million for SkyBlock XP, so that's what I'm gonna be going for. You can go higher than that still, of course, and I'm sure like the hypermax trees probably want a little more, but for the time being, I'm chill with just max XP. Would be enough for me. Let's see. There it is. Beautiful. Getting 128 fortune from the beacon right now. That's insane, man. Holy cow. Let me cook. Got more tree the fish than chameleons. Yikes. That is a bit yikes. I need to be dropping more chameleons for sure. Those things are cool. I need a lot of them. I also need mudworms. Can y'all believe it? I haven't maxed mudworms yet. Actually, that might be enough. No, I need 2 more. Come on. Come on. These things are only 500k now, man. Making signal enhancers worthless already. Hello. I'll take those. But yeah, max tree is a lot more, I think. Yeah, probably. Force strength and force speed are 7.5 mil whispers by themselves. What? Like these? Yikes. Yikes. That sounds painful. Just a little painful. Switch to Iron Man. I'm currently just getting collections and stuff up in foraging. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go over here. This foraging update, any good for me to come back? I quit when F7 came out. Oh man, that's a while back. But I mean, the game is going to be totally different, so coming back after that amount of time, I think it would be fun. Because it's going to be totally different than it was when F7 came out, because that's been a while now. That's been a hot minute. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Like, they've got specific ways you got to chop down the different types of trees. They've got all the new mobs that you can hunt. So if you like Pokemon, it's a lot of Pokemon inspired stuff, I would say, with that. So it's pretty cool. I'm having a good time with it. Which I've never played Pokemon, but I think I would like it based on this update. Man doesn't even know garden. Yeah, that'd probably be not the most fun thing to go and do immediately after coming back, but there's plenty of fun updates that they've made besides just foraging. So, let's do this. Dude, I need 1 more mudworm, please. Oh, another chameleon. Okay, let's go. Cooking. Shards that gives more mithril powder. I think, is that the Star Sentry one? Is that what that one is? I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Star Sentry. Yeah, that's the Star Sentry one. So you just kill Star Sentries or catch Star Sentries and can get it that way. Boom, boom. Nice. I'm level 50 foraging and level 7 garden. Valid. That's pretty valid, I won't lie. That's pretty valid. I hear a fish. I'm gonna stab it. Hi there. Got him. How much are imp skulls going for now, by the way? They're up to 3.5 mil, chat. Fishing has to be crazy right now. There's no way it's not. There's just no way it's not. It's gotta go so insane. Because those guys aren't even that rare to catch, I feel like. I think fishing makes bank right now, though. There's no way. No way, don't. What we got down here? Nothing. Sag. At least I don't have to worry about the essence shop anymore. We got that maxed. Alright, he's at 72% to level 109. That's pretty clean. We're still getting a percentage per tree that we break. Just kind of crazy. But I should max out tree gifts before I have him at level 200. Which is also kind of crazy. Flex bones as well. True. Thing is, can you catch flex bones outside of that cave? Like if you don't have a 100% sea creature chance, can you catch them elsewhere? Or is it just in the cave? I'm not even sure about that. I don't even know. Boom, boom. 337 hours on Garden. I'm only 60% XP. Yeah, Garden is a grind, man. It takes ages. It seriously... Like, I have so many hours on Garden. It's a little crazy. I'm going to go get this, and then I'm going to go check my traps. Speaking of Garden. Stalin prize. Let's go. What do I upgrade now? I'm saving all these because eventually I'm probably going for some insanity in here. I low-key am tempted to just start buying coupons and max out the rest of this stuff, to be honest. That's where my brain's at right now. I'm tempted. Bam, 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 bam. Back at the contest intended to be non-stop? Yep, it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be. Dang, new PB for fig logs. I'm stopping right there, though. Let's see. Did the math? You aren't going to max the fortune ones? Bruh. Why is the Twitch stream lagging all of a sudden? Wake up, bro. Wake up, little bro. Chill. There we go. But which fortune ones we talking about? Like 4,500 tickets per mangrove and fig. Oh my goodness. Let me see. If I were to buy 4.5k. You know what? That's not that bad. That's doable. That's doable. But yeah, I mean, I'll be done with foraging before I get that for sure. Still need mudworm? Yeah, I still need 2 mudworms. Just 2. That's like the last like base thing that I need. Actually, I didn't max bamboo leaves yet either, so I still gotta get those too. But after I get that, then we'll be chilling. Nice. Nice. Got him. Wow, we got a salt for that as well. Beautiful. Getting the salt catches is actually a pretty big deal because I haven't hit like hardly any of my salt milestones for the cloak, and it gives like a lot of hunting XP when you get those. So absolutely massive deal. Oh, all right. Let's see what we can do here. I should be able to do some combinations. Okay, I have a lot of things. Let's check this first. I need that. Bonk. Happy box level 3. How about these guys? How about this? Yeah, let's do that. Newt shards, go crazy. Decent karma level 6. How about this? With the bugs? No. I think we do with the fish. Tad gang. Works for me. And then we do the fish. Actually, no. Let's do the pests with the pests. And yeah, that's gonna be a grind still. Boom. Still need 8 more of those. Yikes. Yikes. Like zoink scoob. Crop beetles. Okay. Those are chill. Crop bug 4. What does that one do? Oh. Alright, I guess. How about these guys? No? Or these guys? Yes. Very good. I could max sea archers so quickly. But I won't. I could get hidden box. This one grants tuning points. That one's kind of nice, actually. And the increased Nank feathers one, too. The hidden box one's kind of cool. Chat, do I do the hidden box? I kind of want to do this. Extra tuning point seems cool. I want that in my life. Plus, it's a unique attribute. I think I'm doing it. Hold on, let me look. Let me look on Bazaar. How much are these selling for? Which one was it? This one? 8 mil a pop. How about shiny fish? This is definitely not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna buy one, actually. Let's see. I'll do that. It seems cool. I'll take one. Tuning box 1. You know what? I might as well just go ahead and max this. I need 27 more. Let's just look through and see what my options are. Because I also need a harpy shard. Harpy. Bang. And then I need a boreal owl. Boom. Bang. Alright, so that's going to be a little bit of XP. Boom. Take that. A couple more uniques. Okay. So that's pretty cool. What else can we do? Let's see here. I need gold fins. How much are those? Okay, that's not too bad. They look goofy though. And salamanders. That one's not too bad either, really. Alright, let me take those. And then what else? Kiwi and termite. Kiwi. 2 mil, yikes. And termite. 4 mil, yikes. Okay, I need to maybe calm it down a little bit. I'm buying too much stuff right now. That's 4. Let's get one more so I can unlock this. Just 5 more sweep. I think that's the strats. I believe. But yo, what's good, Dragon? How you doing, bro? What do we have here? I need Bam Bloom and Lizard King. Bam Bloom. Okay. And Lizard King. Okay. Cool. There we go. Well, that's a little overkill because I only needed one more. I can do the rest though. It's more sweep. I kind of want to just keep going. Are you hunting max? No, I'm hunting 23 right now. Python and lapis skeleton. I don't think I have the lapis creeper yet either. So I can do both of those. Lapis skeleton and lapis creeper. Yeah. All right, boom, boom, boom. Claimed. Nice. We're getting so much XP right now. It's actually insane. Do I have anything I can spend in here? I have 60k. Let's Do this one, and I don't have enough for that one now. Karma, bro. Let's try this. And that. And that one. Alright, so now our XP should be accurate. 63. How do you see the missing one? Do HB, and then click on the chest at the top, and then turn on advanced mode. A rough estimate what it would cost max out every shard? I have no idea, bro. It's in the billions, though. I assure you. Need to find a structure like the golden dragon, or is it easier? There's like a guaranteed structure for the jade dragon. It's at the bottom of the lake. So you just gotta have enough pressure resistance to be able to get down there without drowning. Abyssal lanternfish. I don't remember what that one does, but I'm sure it's cool. Dwarven serendipity. I need Arachne, Revenant, and Silent Depth. Arachne, Revenant, and Silent Death. Or Depth, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Three. Thank you. Okay. What's that last one give? Chance to double any loot from Crystal Hollow's treasure chest. Ooh, fancy. All right, cool. Nice. What else can we do in here? Surely something cool. Quartz Fang, Hidden Ring, Snowfin, Carrot King. Quartz Fang. Hidden Ring. Which is one of these. This one. Oh, that's 5 mil a pop. That's one that gives accessory bag slots. Okay, that makes sense. I don't remember what the third one is, but we're getting Carrot King. Yeah, that makes sense why that one's expensive. I understand now. Alright, yikes. Give you 2 Mudworm Charms if you need. Nah, you're good, bro. I'll get them. I'll find them eventually. Alright, Snowfin and Ladybug. Snowfin. What? I'm skipping that. Ladybug. Alright. How are we looking now? Is that 9? Should be. Yeah, it was a little more than 9. Alright, you know what? We'll stop there, I think. My cloak's already mythic, so having that max shouldn't change anything, really. But look at that sweep. 97 sweep off of this thing. We should be getting 100 once I max it out, which is insane. That's so much. How's my hunting XP looking, by the way? 35. Not too shabby. Is Dark Auction bug still a thing? I don't know. I know they disabled Dark Auction yesterday, but I don't know if it's back or not. Boom, boom. Heart of the Forestry. 1, 2. There you go. You can rewind stream if you need to see it a little closer. But there it is. Boom. Dragon level 109. Okay. All right, we're getting them to 110 was our goal for today. So we're going to see if we can do that. Wow, I have nowhere to spend those whispers. That's yikes. Yikes. I might have to reset tree again soon. Just see what level we're at. For real, for real. I have 102 sweep on my cloak and only have 154 shards unlocked. Yeah, 150 is what it maxes out at. So you only need 150 uniques. Boom. I just don't have 150 uniques yet because I hadn't bought any until just then. So that'll help a bit with that extra sweep. But that was a little expensive as well. I think I just spent like 50 million coins on that or something. It's a little bit of money. So I can start selling Fig if I need to, in theory. But I will more than likely end up using it to buy coupons and get the extra fortune off of that. Why am I chopping these trees down? That's a good question. I don't know, because I need to be focusing on these ones. How's my cookies looking? I got 70k still to claim. Spent too much on like day 3 or 4 of update getting them. Yeah, they're a little expensive. I'm glad I waited a little bit, but yikes. They're still expensive even now. Which is kind of insane. But oh swell. We've got all the common ones unlocked. I don't have them all maxed yet, though. So I need to go back through and figure out. I'll probably have to start focusing on one in particular. We might start doing streams where I try and max like a rarity or a certain amount of a certain rarity per stream. And some of the later game ones I probably won't get even in a single stream, like specifically the M7, and those ones are going to be a pain. So probably won't get those for a while. Upgrade takes 260 Pigstone and 260 main cores. After level 250, it's 10 double enchanted logs. Or after level 25, it's 10 double enchanted logs and 125 tickets per until level 50. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds a little pricey. But at least I know exactly how much I need to save up. Right? Something like that. That's the pros right there, I suppose. Wasn't I getting 60 sweep? I need to, like, unequip and re-equip. What's going on? Why'd my sweep go down? I guess, was I getting that much sweep on main cores and I'm not getting that much on these? Probably what it is. I do not have 30 spare pumpkin guts, no. I have to go for Bazaar, dude. Can you show you how I literally did right when you asked the question? I showed it off, man. But 1, 2, right there. There's my tree I got right now. You can pause stream and rewind if you need to see it. But there it is. There it doth beeth. Having the same issue, my sweep keeps randomly dropping. Yeah, I don't know. That's odd. Wonder if I have to do the tree. Need dark blue. There we go. All right. Pause, and now we wait. Sky Clover right now. I am at 498 right now. At the moment. Yo, another beacon mite. Beautiful. 3 more to upgrade. Let's see it. Hatching the Jade Dragon. He has been hatched. He is currently halfway from level 109 to 110. We're trying to get him to 110 today. Daily dose of bald. Can we ban this guy? Mods, can we ban that guy? SMH. How you doing, TNT? What's up, dude? I'm curious. Wonder... I'm trying to think of reasons it could have dropped. I don't know. I don't know at all. Nice. Oh, I saw that. Come back here. There we go. I need the invisible shards, man. I'm down bad for that. Alright, so... yeah, he'll be 110 in no time. 110 in 0 time at all. Which will give me time to edit the video. I think we're just going to do a Road to Supreme 100 tonight, so no guide. And I'll try and get a guide recorded to go up tomorrow. Is the game plan. 1454 bug. No forging XP from tree gifts still thing. As far as I'm aware, yes. So I haven't bought the forging XP yet. Once I get the dragon pet to 200, hopefully they'll have fixed it by then, but I'll be buying it then. But yeah, it is still bugged as far as I know. Still wacky. Jade Dragon even that good? I mean, he's decent. He's definitely the best pet. He gives really good stats compared to the other pets for sure. But I mean, after a certain point, it's just overkill. Really, like you don't need it. And right now, Fig doesn't make enough money, so he's really not worth getting right now. The only reason to get him is if you want more pet score, and if you want to be maxed out in preparation for the next foraging update, because I'm sure he'll be great for the next foraging island. You know, I'm sure he'll be very, very strong when that comes out, and very useful. But until then, Jared versus Greg, the ultimate dragon showdown. Let's go. Jared is the way. Guild was trying to convince me to call him Jeff last night, and I was like, y'all are crazy. His name is Jared. Clearly. Do you have it? I do. He's level 109 right now, so we're getting him to 110 today is the plan. Mudworms in Jade Dragon Lair because no one checks there due to it being too hard to reach. Can they actually spawn in there? That's crazy if they can. That is wild. I'm gonna have to go down and check. E-drag, G-drag, J-drag, what's next? It's gotta... They're doing it in alphabetical order, right? So it's gotta be something after J. Killer Dragon. There you go. Be a great one. What else? Loser Dragon. That'd be a great one too. Lapis Dragon. Does leveling up Jared only increases base stats? For the most part, yeah. He gets a extra perk at level 200 that gives like 20 extra fortune. But yeah, I don't think his other stats like get increased at all. So, and I think the forest power one gets buffed. This right here, the extra strength and speed to axes, but that's like not helpful at all. So, I mean, I guess it's a little helpful because that does help with the forest speed and forest strength or whatever, but like I have that anyways. So it's not that great for that. So most of the players that can afford to buy a Jade Dragon will also have enough strength and speed without it. So it's like, meh. Yo, nice Cobra. Leveling a second Figstone Splitter? Why though? But why though? Oh, hi there. Wondering why I was glitching a little bit. That makes sense. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Need all those shards right now. Right here. Last 2 mudworms. Boom. Dang it. I tried. This one right here. Last 2 mudworms. Boom. Let's go. Finally, I've been going for these for ages. 2 mudworms. Boom. Visitor bait level 10. And that definitely shouldn't be enough to get us to that point. Let me spin some whispers real quick. There we go. So we are now, when it actually updates, I might have to swap lobbies. Might have to do it. There we go. 72% to level 499. So not too bad. I bought a bunch of shards. That's why we leveled up so much. But we will take it. We will take it. Kevin King Dragon. It will have a lowest bin of 10 billion. Heck W. Wild. Why did it send you to 499? Because it was counting all my forest whispers. So when you spend your forest whispers in the tree, they don't count. It's bugged right now. So hopefully it gets unbugged soon, but we'll see. Levels the dragon. He is 109 right now. We're trying to get him to 110. So it'll only be a couple more minutes before we get him there. And then I'm going to go eat and get some videos recorded / edited is the plan. I don't know. I might be able, if I did have a late lunch, so I might be able to get away with recording the fish guide today. Get some extra respiration for everybody. Might be the strats. Maybe do that one tonight. And then get some more videos edited to go up over the weekends. Probably do no guides over the weekend and then just do regulars. Might be the move. I got the level emblem for hunting seal. It confirms 60 levels. Oh no, does it? That would be crazy. That's insane if that's true. Let me look at this. Social statement. Taming. Hunting. Or where's hunting at? Is there a hunting one? I see foraging. Am I blind? What in the world? Is it like not in the skills section or something? That's odd. Alright, have a good one, TNT. SMH. Alright, let's grab this. Let's see. Actually, if I go claim the XP, it should be at level 110. If I haven't claimed it yet, I can't remember. Did I claim last contest? I did. Is it Kuja that gives Magifying Shards? No, Cinder Bats give Magifying Shards. They're like the fire bats that fly around on the Crimson Isle. You can catch them with a lasso and take them down. So that's how you get those. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the fishing stuff soon. For sure. There he is, J Dragon level 110. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, boys. We got him 10% of the way to 200 from 100 today. Plus, we actually got him to 100, so bonus. But, yeah. I should be live again on Tuesday, so probably not going to stream again until then. It was there this morning. They leaking stuff. They leaking stuff. But, yeah, I will be live on Tuesday's plan. Still going to have some videos coming up, so should be a video up in a couple of hours. I might make a guide. I'll probably just do a Road to Supreme video tonight, though, and then get a guide up tomorrow night. We'll see, though. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have an amazing rest of your night, and God bless.